Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the Podocasts. Thank you very much. I hope everybody had a good day yesterday. I had a good day yesterday. And when 3 of the shorts come in, just saying, that's a lot of amp. We took a good cash on Scale, Anchor, and Tezos, whose profits immediately went into amp. Using other people's money. Couldn't be happier. When I'm on a shorting binge, usually on the weekends, I'm happy for 2/3 to come in. It's a numbers game for me at that point. If only one does what it's supposed to do, and have you ever noticed that when it's a whiff, it's because the market didn't do what it's supposed to do? But if only one comes in, that's unfortunate. But my losses are minimized. If two come in, that's profitable regardless of the third. And if all 3 come in, that is dining in profits, and it just feeds the long term. Half go into the longs, half stays liquid in case I catch a run of whiffs. I've been very fortunate and have avoided that for a long time. But you know what? Crypto is funny, and when things go south, they go south fast. As often as the market goes up all at once, it can come down all at once, and everything comes down with it. My entire strategy revolves around avoiding that. It's not the strategy. It's just the one I use. So we are going to do something really different today, something we haven't done yet on the podcasts. Per the Discord and the comments on the members' videos, the consensus from the group was that they would like me to illustrate what I do and how I do it. Again, and I cannot stress this enough, this is just one of many ways a person can be profitable in crypto while minimizing losses. It is not the be-all, end-all, do it my way or you suck sort of thing. Whatever works for you. But by request, here is what I do. This video series will be going up in the member section, but for the regular viewers, I won't bother you guys with these because there is just no real thirst for them. You know what? At least not on my channel. So before we really get into the how I do it, we need to start with the why I do it. My entire goal is about minimizing losses. Couple of sayings pop into my head real fast, and there are plenty of people who absolutely live by them. First, time in the market is more important than timing the market. I won't try and spin this off at all. If this is how you trade, put it in and wait for the goodness. You know what? Good on you. If it works, let it keep working, and I am glad for you. I kind of go a different way with my shorts, but not on my longs. With my long-term holdings, my AMP, my V-chain, time in the market is more important than timing the market. But for my shorts, absolutely not. I do try to time it. I get in, I get out. I buy longs with the profits if there are any. And if I am wrong, I wasn't wrong much, meaning it didn't cost me that much to try. But the other saying that pops into my head quick, and I sort of live by this one, scared money is lost money. And I will take this one apart just a bit before we carry on. Scared money is money that you can't lose. If you are investing with money that you cannot lose, stop investing. The inherent nature of investing is gambling. For lack of a better word, it is gambling. If you know for certain that such and such a crypto or stock is going to go up at such and such a time for such and such a gain, odds are very good that you are somehow breaking the law. There is no secret code. There is no source. There is just the absolute fact that markets go up and markets go down. All of them. And there is no such thing as a sure thing. But scared money can also be considered the money that you won't invest because you are afraid of making a decision. Right or wrong, you aren't sure. You don't invest and you miss your chance. That is also a good illustration of scared money. If you are not willing to put it in, you might not lose anything, but I promise that you won't make anything either. I know this seems obvious, but how many people watching this video right now have ever said or heard another trader say, I really wish I would have invested in such and such? If you have been in the trading game for any length of time at all, you have said it or you have heard it. That is scared money. Money you won't invest even though your brain is telling you to do it. Your heart isn't sure, so you don't. Those are the big two, and you will need to reconcile yourself as to which investing God you will follow. You will put it in or you won't. Or you're going to put it in, but you'll never sell. Either of these will lead to inaction. But fortunately, there is a happy middle ground, and that's sort of the path I follow, and it's been working out, you know what, pretty damn good for me. As I said above, time in the market matters. And for your long terms, it absolutely does. That's not to say you can't sell them off if they pump for no reason at all. If you know your long terms and you also know what they are worth at this time based on the market conditions, then you know what to do with them. But for the most part, these are time in the market cryptos, and you're not going to touch them very often. But how do you grow them? And that's sort of the thing there, isn't it? How do you grow them? Long-term money tends to be sleepy money. Doesn't move much. They can, over time, grow to enormous sums. And I hope each and every one of yours does. But while you are waiting the years for them to come in, what are you doing? This is the second method which I advocate for so strongly. Shorting. Using other people's money to grow your long-term tokens. I can think of no better way to do it. Now, I am fine with letting it sit. But when I see opportunity after opportunity sailing away because my capital was stuck, it makes me realize that I can do both. I can grow my longs and keep capital handy. Best of both worlds. And you know what? This one, I know this is going to run, the video itself is going to run long a bit, but please indulge me. This is part one of many parts, and I want to get to the end of the beginning before I put it in the can. Now, how to get started with this is sort of simple and sort of not. This isn't cheap. In order to really profit doing this, you need some seed money to get you going. If you are interested in just trying and not really committing, you can do it with a C note. $100. Next time that you're going to make your DCA buy into your long term of choice, keep $100 out and just give it a try. It's not about the raw numbers here. It's about the percentages. Spend some time. Look at the market. See what is moving. Volume. Tweets. Look at the charts. Don't buy at the top. Don't buy the riser. Find the bottom. I assure you, if you look long enough, there are a few cryptos that are not doing what all the other cryptos are doing. Those are a good place to start. Pay attention to the Bitcoin, because whether you like it or not, Bitcoin drives the market, and it is a very rare time when Bitcoin falls well and everything else goes up. So be conscious of it. When you find your one, when you find your magic short, put the whole $100 in, just like that. Right after you make the buy, set your stop, limit, sell, order. Things to keep in mind here. You are not in this to take losses, so set that stop limit short of your buy and keep it narrow. You are going for 5%. That's all. 5% gain. If all you are going for is a 5% gain, you are not going to want to eat a 10% loss trying to get it. This is fast money here. Up fast or out. And I get it. All right? It doesn't sound like much. But what you're doing from your first buy is two things. You are going to put profits into your long terms free of charge, and you are going to increase your working capital because only half the profits go into said longs. The other half is working capital. That will increase your risk level because you can go a little bit deeper trying for the gain. And when you hit, again, the exponential nature of this starts to apply quick. $100 the first time, 102 the second time, 105 the third time. I think you get the picture. But what you're really doing is taking what the market will give you. You are making something happen instead of hoping something happens. You are getting your payday every day, not 5 years from now. Investing is work. And if you are willing to put in the time, it can be incredibly profitable work. If you're looking for tips or tricks, our Discord is a good place to start. There are lots of eyes there. Link in the About section. We will be back with our regular content tomorrow, but thank you so much for indulging me on this one. The remainder of it's going members. They were the ones who were asking for it, and I'm happy to oblige. So that's it, guys. Stay safe and be smart with your money. Hope you enjoyed. Cheers.